Kieran, we are going to look for birds. Let's see what we can see. Do you want to put these glasses on? They are special binocular glasses. Have a look and see what you can see in them. Can you find any birds? Can you find some birds? Oh, what can you see? It's the messy magpie. Do you want to hold it for a little while? It's often been noted, as years have gone by, that magpies collect all the things that they spy. They love all things colourful, shiny and bold. No matter how tiny, no matter how old. What's in here? What's there? We have some shiny things. Ah, you've got the colourful things. I'm looking with your glasses. Good boy. You've got some colourful things. And there might be something a little more bold. Do you want to think it? Good boy, Kieran. Really good boy. Maurice the magpie is the same, it would seem. As he loves to pick up any objects that gleam. He takes them all home to his nest in a tree. To make it look special for others to see. Shall we put them? Look what you found. So you found things colourful. Well done. And you found things shiny. And you and your magpie have found things bold. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Now one day young Maurice was struck by surprise when a gift was thrown down right in front of his eyes. As it flew from a car, Maurice said, "Could it be that this human has given a present to me? What can you find?" He swooped down to pick up the beautiful gift, which was hard to manoeuvre and heavy to lift. You found it straight away. Good boy. He carried it home though. It took him all day. Then he cleaned up his present to put on display. Well done finding the treasure, Kieran. He wanted to decorate all that he could, so the next day he went to the edge of the wood. He flew to the place where the gift had been dropped, where he saw that a family of humans had stopped. He hopped down to search for his gift on the floor, but he noticed that this time they'd left many more. Shimmering treasures amongst all the green. These gifts were the finest that Maurice had seen. Look at all of these treasures. What can you see? Each day he returned and he couldn't believe all the wonderful gifts that were left to retrieve. His tree was soon bursting with no space for more, so he started to spread them all out on the floor. The more of these gifts that his human friends threw, the more his collection expanded and grew. There's so much of it, can you see? Then one day as Maurice was sat in his tree, admiring the beauty of all he could see, he noticed that things were now changing below. that the plants were all dying and struggling to grow. The flowers were wilting, not bright anymore. His animal friends watched in fear and distress as their homes and their food soon lost to the mess. He turned to the stream, which no longer looked blue, but instead had a horrible, muddy-like hue. "Oh no," Maurice cried as he gasped with alarm. "I never intended to cause all this harm. The forest is damaged, the humans weren't kind. All these gifts were just rubbish that got left behind." The pride Maurice felt for his lovely display was soon turning to sadness, regret and dismay. He adored the collection he'd lovingly built, but his joy had now turned to a feeling of guilt. He vowed to himself he would put it all right, so he leapt off his branch and then quickly took flight. He soared high and low, looking for a clue that would show him the safest and best thing to do. Well done, look what you're doing, you're collecting them. He noticed a truck driving past on the road, which was filled with a very familiar load. He followed the truck to see where it would go, feeling hopeful he'd find what he needed to know. Maurice arrived at a bustling place which had giant containers and masses of space. What's this? I think we're going to clear it all away. Each bin had a sign marking what it was for, and the rubbish piled up with each car adding more. "But where does it go?" whispered Maurice, confused. To his shock, a voice said, "It gets crushed and reused." Good boy. A seagull appeared and then said with a sigh, "It's amazing what humans can do when they try." Oh, look at the seagull. "That's it," Maurice said, and he knew what to do. "If I bring it all here, they can make something new. I might need some help, but I must make amends." So he called on a couple of very good friends. They fetched and they carried for most of the night. Are you going to help? And they worked as a team to put it all right. He desperately hoped that he'd made enough room for the beauty of nature to once again bloom. You can help with this and water it. Do you want to water it? Boy. He planted and watered and nurtured away till the forest was thriving and growing each day. Then Maurice knew nothing would make his heart sing like the colourful beauty that nature could bring. He no longer needed the shiniest nest, and he realised that having a green home was best. Well done, Kieran. Very good work.
Yeah.